Hey guys, Anfield here, and I've got another subscriber replay for you guys to have a look at. It's from I don't know. He changed his name. He used to be Pharaoh Jared, who I used to mentor, so I'm going to be a little harsh on him, make sure he's doing well in this battle. We'll see. Looks like he's got a difficult match on his hands. He's got one guy from Forge on his team, but after that, if you look on the other team, a Simp platoon, and they were platooned with another guy without a clan that looks pretty decent. Decent guy from Reddit, so they'll be up against it. In fact, I think those two Simp guys came from Hazard, as far as I know. This is an encounter mode on Himmelsdorf. I actually have that turned off simply because I don't think the encounter modes and the assault modes are particularly balanced correctly, so I have them turned off. And let me just meddle with this real quick. Looks like he's decided not to go up the hill because maybe too many of his teammates are going up there, perhaps. So he's going down the hill. Yeah, I just don't think that encounter is all that balanced, and so I prefer to play standard modes. I mean, they're not perfect. There's some maps that are ridiculous, like Serene Coast and such, but overall, I think they're much better than any of the encounters or the assault modes, so I have them both turned off. Just tracking that Centurion over there. Now, one thing I did notice that he did is when he came around the corner, he was so desperate for the shot, he just stopped and took the shot. Centurion has pretty decent cover where he is. And it wouldn't have taken a great deal for him to just dump a shell through his side and set him on fire, so probably shouldn't have been quite so eager to start off with. Looks like he's up against quite a few tanks, and he's already taken a lot of damage. The 62A really is a great tank. It's extremely maneuverable. Its armor's not quite as good as the T-54's, but it's still a very good tank. He's got all gold loaded, or all heat loaded here, which is an odd decision, and there's no reason he can't have a lot of AP as well. I'm not sure why he's chosen to have all gold. But I guess if he wants to do that, more power to him. But yeah, the 62A, its turret is still very good, but its whole armor isn't quite as good as the T-54's, and where it makes up for it is its gun is absolutely incredible. It just is such a quick fire rate, and unfortunately, you can't see it on here because this is a replay. But I think it's in the upper 5-second region, which is very quick. You'll just see him absolutely dominate this Carnarvon because of his reload time. Granted, the Carnarvon has a quick one too, but he's not doing quite as much damage as the 62A. With his high pen as the 62A. So he's trying to corner camp here. The 62A doesn't do that extremely well. Doesn't mean it can't do it. Most tanks can do it. But it's not the greatest in the world. It's got very absorbing side armor, but not the best thickness on its side armor. Just a lot of spaced armor. Looks like his team's doing okay. They've taken down some enemy tier 10s, but if you'll notice, they only they're still blacking the fact that the Simp platoon is still alive and allowed to do a lot of damage. And here he's dueling with a bat shot. Hopefully for him, it looks like the bat shot's clipping, which is good because the 62A can kill it really quickly while it's clipping and doesn't have to worry about itself. So not bad, not bad. He's almost killed it. He doesn't need to worry about the cap so much because at the moment it'll take him a while to get that cap done. As you see, time left 3 minutes and 33 seconds with one person on the cap. It takes a long time to cap when you have nice bounce on your butt. It takes a while to cap on with a one person on counter mode, much longer than any other standard battle. So it actually looks pretty good for them right now. They were able to take out A large too. Mornblade's still alive, and oh no, he's run into Morn now, and it doesn't look great. He's managed to track spin him, which is a good shot, and he's trying to run away again. It's not going to be easy because the alley he turned down allows him to get shot. Let's see if he gets shot. Nope. Just managed to get away with it. He's being pursued by the two mediums though, and it really doesn't look good. The rest of his teammates are still pissing about on the hill for whatever reason. None of them have come down to help. It could be decisive here if the enemy is able to take out TA here. He could, in fact, be the key for their victory, because if they can't get anyone down off the hill to reset the cap, they could be in a real tough position. But he's done well so far. He's managed to escape death so far. Now they do have 2 people on the cap. It's vital that he gets a reset, but he could be intercepted here by the 62A behind him before he caps or resets the cap. It's gonna be close. Let's see how favorable RNG is. Oh, they do get a chance. Oh, they do reset completely, which is good. But I still don't see them winning. You've got 2 mediums alive, tier 10 mediums, and one of them is very good. So it's going to be a difficult situation. One thing the cap does do for you is it allows you to put yourself in a position where the enemy has to react to you. They can't ignore the cap forever, and it takes a little over a minute to capture. I think it's twice the rate. Excuse me, twice the rate that standard mode is. Mornblade has no HP left. He has 4. The CC2A, I can't remember. I still think he's pretty healthy, but this is going to be a close game here. A T-57 on their team is pursuing them. Realistically, I'm not really sure why. He doesn't need to. He doesn't really need to go out on his own. They have a lot of time. If you see up there's 3 minutes. That's a mod that's telling me that, but he should still know in an encounter battle it takes a long time to do anything. TA's looking for sympathy there apparently, or something. Anyway, but oh, that was really bad. Oh my goodness. Well, he's looking at just the ST1 now as the last thing left alive, and I'm moving the camera now, just FYI. I don't know if he's moved to watch the ST1. We could be in for something here. Let's see if he can he was able to reset at that point. If I were him, you've reset the cap. It's going to take them a long time to cap. You pull back behind cover, which is what he seems to be doing, and you play it smart. You find the mediums, because the mediums are key to victory here. And he's just got both of them on both sides. Let me just use the camera real quick. Yeah, he's got. It doesn't look good now. The Centurion is behind him, shooting into him, and that's that. And I am getting called. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take a call there, but looks like this battle's over. And that's that. He did pretty well. Did 3,000, well, basically 3,100 damage. So not bad. Not a bad game at all. But it shows just, I think, exactly why I don't like Encounter too much. The game was over really quickly, and there was no real strategy played out. His team lemminged up to one side, and he was left on the bottom having to do a lot of work, which usually I don't mind sometimes when I get to do it, but when you're up against good players, sometimes it can be really hard. But he did pretty well for himself. So yeah, that's a good replay. Thanks for sending it in, TA. Hope you're doing well. Since the last time I mentored you was a long time ago, I don't really remember. I hope you've improved lately. I should go look at your stats, but maybe for another time. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I should have some more replays out for you guys soon. I got very enthusiastic response. I got quite a lot of replays, and so yeah, I'll have to take my time going through them and rendering new videos and such and commentating on them. Anyway, also guys, if you send me a replay, just make sure that it's from 8.3, because I can't play anything before that because they're not backwards compatible. Sometimes you can play replays that are older on certain client versions. I think 8.0 or 8.1 could play like 8.0 or something, but 8.3 won't play anything older than 8.3 itself. So just remember to send that, and I hope you guys are enjoying these, and stay tuned.